Hey everybody, we're back and loving it. I'm enjoying. Like, here's the deal. You know, the weekly is the weekly, but I've already played a decent amount of it this week. I love it. Should have frozen a strawberry probably. Let me be I mean, Rude Rocket is just kind of sick. Undead Godfather. Nah, you know, there's. Hey, look, hold on. Get owned. I have to own this unit real quick. The pig got owned. We love to see that. The weekly is the weekly. It's going to come in, it's going to come out, you know? But, I mean, this pack is forever. Like, realistically, this pack is probably where we'll spend the majority of our time when we play the expansion pack. It will be, you know, these animals that are consistent, that are there every single time. I'm eager to learn something about, you know, the way that the world is structured. Learn something about, you know, what animals are good, what animals are bad in Pack 2, which is kind of Pack 3, but it's called Pack 2. You get the idea. Okay, now, animal that is good, I didn't say his name, but I bet you thought of him. I think you can run a yak. I think you can run 2 birds. And there's a part of me that says, honestly, I think you should give the yak the strawberry. And I'm very okay with this. This is too many strawberries, like we're spreading the buff around. But it makes it easier to get rid of our seahorse later. We already got rid of our iguana, so you can probably sort of see the writing on the wall there. We are going to lose this one to a superior strawberry team, and an early cassowary is very good for you. Level 2 bird, sure. Give me one of these. We definitely want our yak to get HP. That's the whole reason we're here. Let's have it get more HP. You don't do anything. That is my principal problem with you, is you just don't do anything. So I think I'm actually going to create like one super bird so that when we inevitably combine them, we get a little bit of a statistical bonus. Mostly doing that because we're in a pinch on our gold purpose right now. And we'll take the level on the seahorse next time. We're kind of still looking to sell it. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Wow, it actually worked. I'm a little surprised. I feel pretty strong in the strawberry meta. That's like the only meta in this pack that I understand right now. Now, I like this. You need 2 spaces to really make this work. I don't think you do it. It's more like it's greater on a pivot round. I think you can run a combine. And I think you can put a woodpecker out there. Honestly, I would say straight up, give a peach to your yak, just to make it continue to scale in the direction that you like it to scale in. You don't want it to get too weak on the HP front. That hurts. The math, it's the opposite of the Hunger Games. It was not forever in our favor. Although, still crazy. Okay. Pelicans, looking for some pelicans maybe. Toad is just good, but it's really hard to get rid of like a bird. It's easy to get rid of a seahorse, though, even though it's a 4-8. I think we love this, and then we get the benefit of you making 2 enemies weak. Not that interested. Interested, for sure. Dude is kind of crazy with it, but for now, give me a stronger woodpecker. But I would freeze both pill bugs. It's just kind of funny. I wish I'd given the toad the extra HP that's about to come from the pill bug, but I can't say this for certain, but I feel like we have like a better setup. I can say this for certain. We have a better setup. We wouldn't mind to have added a koala earlier as well, but I think it's a little late. I don't know if the yak is like what we're building towards, bizarrely enough, even though it's been a big part of our plan so far. For now, take one of these. Our team is doing amazingly right now. It's very efficient, but it scales like garbage. Like, it's not enough right now. I don't know how this is going to work. It's going to draw, which is kind of like to draw versus a microbe turtle team. They set the rules for engagement. I think we did a pretty good job there. Go ahead and give me a level on this because we get the extra HP off of it. On hurt, give a random friend 3/3. You're only giving a 2/2 buff. Get out of here. You get into here. It's just an interest. Like for 1 damage, we get a little 3/3. That's kind of nice, man. I don't want the Toad to level up yet, but why don't you just start stacking up like absurd amounts of HP? And to be honest, we also want our Pillbug to give HP to the... This is confusing, okay? We want the Pillbug to give HP to the Yak and the Triceratops, but the Triceratops also needs to be hit by this, the Woodpecker. So I think that this was the way to do it. Honestly, you can laugh at it all you want. Because we're going to lose anyway. We dodged their camel triggers with this scuffed layout. I actually feel like that was a win, but obviously the round was a loss. Okay, this is good though. Yes? It's very hard to not just... it's very difficult to pivot off of a Yak. Let's put it that way. Green Pepper's not doing too much for us here. I think you have to go in on the Yak. Vulture's not really the play here. I think that Stew and like stacking HP might be the play. But I'm realizing that I'm getting myself into a position where we're not scaling fast enough and we're starting to run out of ideas. Like our Triceratops has not done enough for us thus far, to put it as politely as possible. But we are on lethal, so I was going to say, but at least we're not on lethal, but obviously that was a lie. You getting the level 2, still important. We have a level 3. I'm going to sell the Woodpecker. I'm going to take a Hammerhead Shark, and this is a bit of a resignation, honestly, but... If we're gonna get out of the 5-win hole and like have a chance to get to 10, which is what we're always trying to do, which is not going to happen. No, not even close. I still feel like we needed an engine. So you know what? Our car broke down. I invested in an engine, and people are like, "Well, you don't even have gas in it." Well, you know what that means? That means we have multiple problems. Okay, so we needed to pivot faster. Probably is the lesson to take from that. This is I'll be a leaking hiker. This is a recipe for a round 1 loss, but round 2 is going to be a little hot, man. Actually, it's a recipe for a win against a very strange team. Let me solo her. Give me 1 more Pillbug. Roll me. 3 Pillbugs. Okay. I guess we're rolling. Sure, you're going to hit level 2. It's like not the most efficient deployment of money, but it doesn't matter because our shop is so good. I mean, we're going to lose this round, but dude, just wait till that HP hits. Oh, man. Don't stop till you're numb. Okay. Huge. The cockroaches should level first because they actually get the best bonus. They can hold that 4 now. I think the cassowary kind of goes off if you get a strawberry, which we did. And the strawberry, friendly strawberry pet. You're a friendly strawberry pet. Don't you scale off of yourself? Yes, okay. That was good. We want you to clean your own mirror. Probably you move the cockroach up to the front. Our order is like horrible. Well, it's even worse now. But their team is not all that. And don't even get me started on the bag of potato chips. We win these. No, we draw these. I forgot 5 is a higher number than 4. But still, very good. I'm still going to level you. I actually think you are kind of like a sick unit to have for like a little bit. I don't think we're going level 3 cockroach. I think you should embrace your level 4. You can add another Pillbug. You can add a cap. You know what? If we're going to do that, maybe we should add a cockroach for a round. So you're going to get 2 HP. No, you're going to get none of the HP. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 1. Actually, you're going to get 3. We'd rather have you get 3. You get 2. Okay. Yeah. Acceptable. So it's basically we're building around a cassowary right now, in case you didn't notice that. Okay, they got a very strong salamander. I mathematically don't see how we could possibly, like, beat them, but we might be able to lose to them by 1. That's painful. But I still feel good. Like, I feel like this team has, like, it's got a chance. So, add me. Add me. It's actually a great pivot. If we can figure out what we want out of it. I don't know if we can. Honestly, you do have so much HP, you could use some more attack right now. 8-9 Cassowary. I wouldn't mind keeping the Capybara, and then, like, it's one of the situations, and there's not many, but it's one of the few situations where I think, like, an Okapi can work. We're torched, man. You're gonna... The results don't show this. This team is actually not that bad. I'm kind of surprised how destroyed we're getting. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth. Oh, an Okapi. So worth. This pains me to do. I want you to know that. It does. But then, this is how we keep ourselves in the game. You come out next round, and you're going to be actually pretty strong. And there is going to be a next round. You can make fun of me, but we're not on lethal yet, because we lost the early rounds. They're less impactful for a reason, okay? It's the strongest flamingo I've ever seen. The math is so annoying. Bacta, get some new material. Of course I know him, he's me. You need the level, which means we need another strawberry. You don't do anything. Well, if God is my witness, you add an orangutan. I wanted to add a strawberry for double scaling on the cassowary, but we needed another member of the team. And I think a 7-8 is as good as it gets. We're about to go down. And consider my gassed flabbered. Just kidding, we managed to hold in for a draw. Okay, dude, this team is not that bad. Stop making me so mad. Okay, I don't know who's sticking around. Like, the Capybara has the second best stats, so okay, welcome to the damn squad. Cassowary's still important. Capybara, not so much. Now here, you're a 7-8. I honestly feel like we could just invest in some rolls to get the Okapi going. And then sell it next turn. Cassowary's sort of popping. We keep a crow, I guess, so that we can maybe do some buy sells, get a level 3 cassowary. I mean, it's a big ask. This is the orangutan gets the benefit from the pill bug. We just want to make sure that the Okapi doesn't, because it's on his way out. Math? Did we math it? He's mathed it. He's still mathing it. Now, the Okapi pivot is hard, but it has to happen at some point. So get gone. Get bought, and then sold, and then chocolated, and then bought, and then stegosaurus, I suppose. And then, next turn, we need another strawberry. Now, we got a lot of things to pivot off, which is why I'm happy to have the pill bug, man. Because, like, or not the pill bug, the capybara. What the heck is this nightmare? I'm upset. I'm upset that your team is very smartly constructed. And that is beneath me, but, like, that was a super gorilla play. You've actually just got to tip your hat to it. Our team was so much better than 2 wins, but it happens sometimes. Give me 2 of these, and we want to see a seahorse, obviously. No seahorse. I mean, of these, give me a pill bug. We'll keep a strawberry frozen. Let's be a sticky slapper, man. Crisp slapper, also pretty good. I'm just going to hydrate while we lose this first round. But with a seahorse, we would have crushed them. You know it to be true. Okay, bird and strawberry. You want your team... No, because strawberry should receive the buff. We want our team to look like this. It's not perfect, but... Actually, it's totally fine. I was so scared by their fedoras. Then I realized everything was actually okay. Look at this. Okay. I still believe in the power of a yak. We don't need 2 iguanas, especially Sans Seahorse. Pillbug taking the buff doesn't bother me at all. With 7 HP left. We were looking for units we already had. We didn't get them. I'm actually just going to double up on yak-based gameplay here. The thing we should be looking for now is Koala. Because the Koala, like, more than doubles yak scaling even at level 1. It's a bit of a, you know, it's a tried, tested, and true combo. You know, you're going to see a lot of it if you've started playing the game recently. Get ready. It's going to be there if it isn't already. But it's good. Now, I also have to tell you that I think I love start of battle effects. So, as like a bit of a hedge to our bets, sure. Buy a salamander. Sell your iguana, because the bird is giving us a benefit we actually like, I think. You buy a pug real quick. We got a yak, but we also got a pillbug. It's one of those times where I'm like, actually, a pillbug feels like the play to me. Because we get the extra HP from it right away. And you should probably take the extra experience here. You're a start of battle effect. So we're straddling a few different archetypes right now, okay? But we got Salamander plus an HP-driven yak scaler. That old chestnut, okay? You know how it works. You know what we're trying to do here. Don't play coy with me. We lose this one. But I feel like we at least have a logical way to go. We're not lost in the sauce yet. Plus, we still have 7 HP. Now, we got to make some choices, and the choices are probably going to happen like this. You're going to get sold, which means you no longer need to be here or have a strawberry. So we would take one of these. We would take one of these. We would combine you. We would buy you. We would sell you. And all of this is in the service of creating basically a super salamander. It would also be nice to get a koala, but I'll be real with you, a 10-4... Did I not give you the HP last time? Maybe I screwed you up. I thought I gave a salamander some HP last time. I might be mistaken. You got me again? We're just being, like, slightly outpaced by every team. This is where things can get interesting. Let's sell a seahorse. Let's sell a pug. We're going to get 2 koalas. And now the salamander, we're more focused on our yak-based gameplay here. You got to go. You're coming out here mostly for the start of battle. You need to get to level 2 as soon as possible. Okay, hold on. Now we got a yak that's kind of pumping. Like what he's becoming a 12, 11. Every turn, he's going to gain 4 HP. I have 1 unit. Like 1 unit that's any good at least. Every turn, hold on. He's going to gain 4 attack and 1 HP. That's really good scaling, man. I'm mad. Okay. Lollipop yourself, because we don't have a lot of time. I guess we could have just orangutanned you as well, but you gotta go. We need some start of battle effects to now pump you up a little bit more. Some start of battle effects, please. There's 1,000 of them. Could I get a start of battle effect, please? There's literally an infinite amount of them in the game. Okay, start of battle, thank you. At least we get a small bonus off of that. Toss me an anteater right here. I'm gonna get my butt kicked, man. What's that? I gotta stick with just full-on bird strawberry builds. We're losing to horses. You know what a slap in the face it is to lose to horses? Like a horse parrot team, which is just, quite frankly, disrespectful at this stage of the game's lifespan. Never mind. We win these. 3 wins. Keep it going. Don't lose hope now, okay? I hate to say it, an anteater's got to go, because we need these start of battle effects for you to provide us with, like, any merit whatsoever. And I can't face the fact that you're not going to provide us with any merit whatsoever, so instead I'm just going to continuously invest in you in the hopes that you eventually do, even though I know that that can't possibly be true. Sure, for 1 round, give me an orangutan. It will buff a koala. At some point, we would like the koalas to be combined, so we'll We're mostly buying it for 3-6 stats, which is not that inspirational at this stage of the game, but any port in a storm. Okay, they're me but weaker. Things that don't happen very often, but you love to see. 4 wins. Almost respectable. I kind of feel like you gotta give the orangutan a chance. And we're foregoing start of battle effects just until we get a koala. Just need a koala real quick. I'm foregoing so many great animals to do this. I'm a little mad at myself. But you know what? Why don't you take a green pepper? That'll keep you in the game. The yak does not benefit from a green pepper. The orangutan is being wasted right now. It's just gonna trade between the koalas. Very true. Green pepper of the century, though? It doesn't. We're so dead. I can't let it... Get me out of here, man. First off, why am I playing against so many Pack 1 nerds? Secondly, give me a reason to have a strawberry, okay? We'll freeze a kiwi for now. Be a saucy, fictive, be a lazy mammal. Are pandas mammals? That seems right to me. Are pandas even lazy? Because really, like, if humans will guarantee that their evolutionary line does not end, this is a weird one. I'm gonna do this for a second. If humans will guarantee that the panda evolutionary line won't end, and all they have to do is chill in a zoo all day, it seems like they're actually just operating at peak efficiency. We draw these. Like, they're doing exactly what they need to do to survive, which is just sit there and look cute. Why would you pill bug 2 kiwis? Like, you've actually lost your mind. But, okay, you should buff the seahorse. Because there's nothing else here that's that buffable except a pill bug. This is like, okay, so the pill bug had no reason to exist. But we're stuck with it now, so just chill, okay? Or are we? Sell me. Place me. So we're just going Omega Seahorse. I don't know if... I feel like I'm off my game today. I'm just going to be honest with you. Go ahead, overwrite my strawberry. See if I care. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Okay, we got the numbers. Barely, but we got the numbers. Give me more levels. Give me more strawberry benefits. Oh, hold on. I got a message here. Not a message. It was a human being. Get sold. Get placed. Get rolled. Don't combine me yet, but think about combining me. I'm not sold on the puffin, by the way. I'm sure it's bothersome. We can always do... It's not amazing, but we can always do that. We can add you, but not combine you yet. 2 wins in 3 rounds is pretty good so far. Let's hope that we can continue it. I don't care what you overwrite. You did snipe, like, probably the best unit for you to snipe. I'll give you that. But we had some... we had a hater from the grave managed to keep us in it, and look at this. 3 wins in 4 rounds. Now, we get our guaranteed level. I just wish that a platypus was... you know what? You can use it for a minute. You don't have to immediately sell it. We're about to do a combine. When we do the combine, that's when we can do the sell. I think I'd rather put you here. Create a more balanced bird on the flip side. 5-2 in round 5. The stats are fine. Like, it should 1-for-1, which is what you're looking for. The blowfish is about to... Oh, no, it's not, because we got the incredible buff. We lose this to sheep. Dude, golden poop sheep is everywhere. We just lost to John Halo. But now we combine. I think we keep you around. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. You know what? You're gone. You had your chance. We should not have bought the crow, because I guarantee this beaver is going to hit the crow. Get ready. Here it comes. Baited. Give me a temporary kiwi. Give me a cassowary that I have to hope is not permanent. But I will say, if we can get another cassowary and then get this, sell the crow and get the cassowary to level 2, freaking ASAP Schrader, there's a chance. Not even close to a guarantee, but a chance that we reap substantial benefits as a result of that trade. You're gonna summon something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we on lethal? I'm bad again. Okay. We should sell you. We should level the seahorse. It's the right round to do so. It could really screw up their teams too. And if I'm being 100% with you, I think, even though it doesn't do that much for us right now, in time, we will be thankful to have pivoted to a vulture build. I see it as like our only way to get out of this. But we're going to need to not lose. Our vulture's going to get sniped immediately. But the rest of their team is not that good. We draw. Okay, that's something. Now start building up this vulture squad, man. Like, you have to go. We definitely don't level you. You can stay and then get sold to level our vulture. You have a faint trigger, but it's not what I'm looking for. Roll me. You're good, but like, so what? Like, actually, though, you're insane. You're what we need. Sell the cassowary for now. No, sell the crow. Freeze the chocolate. Roll the anteater. And hope that you're not running against the crocodile. It's a highly used animal, but you get lucky sometimes. Okay, we're moving them. We're moving them and schmoving them. Get some snipes in here. Okay, whatever. Thanks for the free snipes in many ways. Maybe a draw? I'll take a draw, dude. I think we're getting stronger now. We still have our chocolat. We really, as much as a bird is nice, we really need to get the vulture leveled as soon as possible. I think that's one where there's like not a good reason to wait. Feint triggers. Literally just any feint trigger. Okay, honestly, sell me. Buy me. Sell me. You may not like this, but this is what peak performance looks like. What's worth more? A 12-9 or a 12-17? The answer is a 12-17. Now that we were going to be rolling a 4 squad probably either way. This was just, it just made the most sense to me. I wish that screwed them up forever, man. I wish that screwed up. I wish it made their mantis permanently kill their best unit. That would be justice. Anyway, by the way, we just made that happen. The hardest choices require the strongest wills. I think we can take a crow. I think experience is that valuable right now. And then I think we could buy you, sell you, freeze you, roll you, no extra feint triggers. Okay, buy you. We're gonna live long enough to see a level 3 vulture. Whether it will do for us what needs to be done, I don't know. We're really just trying to get other feint triggers to happen. Okay, we need some like 20 out of 10 snipes to come out here. Not on our seahorse is actually the dream. We're gonna lose this one, and that's okay. It actually was not by much. We're all right. There's a chance. We really want to see faint triggers, though, dude. So, like, buy me. Sell me. Buy me. Really wanted to see, like, an orca, but that's okay. No good feints. No good feints. I don't believe it. Because you do 6 damage to a random enemy, I feel like I'd rather just give you popcorn. As crazy as this looks. And it might be crazy. Like, another Stegosaurus could also have gone hard for us. But I feel like the popcorn, all it needs to do is spit out another unit that spits out units. And I'm not feeling too bad. Maybe I'm not feeling too bad regardless. I'm feeling okay. It spit out another Stegosaurus. Look at that, okay? There's an unbelievable amount of spawning feint triggers. We finally got one. Now, this looks a little weird, I'll admit, but I think it's the way it's got to be done. Because you could spit out more orcas. We want you to... Yeah, okay, I respect you. Everything that spawns something needs to be a little bit back. Okay, why don't you take one of these? We're just trying to get you close enough. You're not there yet, but soon you may be able to survive a single crocodile shot. Tiger hippo. Scary, but not that scary. Orca. Eagle. This is what you want to see. Look at that. Okay. I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm saying this is the first time in a little bit I've even felt like there's a chance. So I will buy foods, but what we want to see more than anything else is popcorn. Like, attack is good, but popcorn's better. I'm willing to roll for it. I'm willing to... Oh, that's also amazing. No popcorn, then we take our level. I will admit I wasn't even looking for things that spawn there, but it's really hard to sell a seahorse for it. We'd rather just give a seahorse popcorn and, like, have that be the end of it. Okay. Please screw up their bison's melon armor. It's very important for me. It didn't happen in time. That's okay. I don't think we can win this. Unless... Please, I'm relying on this orca to save me. Mathematics. It did not go well. I'm happy we got ourselves out of the pit, though. Like, that was looking pretty rough. We'll reset. We'll try again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.